Water Borsek, and a special thanks to our long-term media partner, Love Radio. Thank you all for your support. And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the judges. I would like to present the judges of this evening. First judge, Pokachilov Denis. Second judge, Petkoglo Alexandro. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the first fight of the early prelimination will be a welterweight bout on the 77 kilogram, 5-minute 3-round, extra 1 round MMA rules. Introducing first to the blue corner. He's coming from Moldova. Please welcome to Vasile Ceres. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to the red corner, I would like to call his opponent. Let's give it up from Moldova to Grigore Albu. All right, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the blue corner, age 18, weighing 77 kilogram, height 1.86 meters. Ladies and gentlemen, this is debut in the cage. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up from Moldova to Vasile Ceres. Presenting the red corner, age 18, weighing 77 kilogram, height 1.79 meters. This is debut in the cage. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up from Moldova to Grigore Albu. This is a welterweight bout under 77 kilogram, 5 minute, 3 round, extra 1 round, MMA rules. Referee in the ring, Denis Bogatilov.
Protect yourself unless you might come. If you won't, touch your hands. Back to your corner. Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight!
Touch of gloves, and we are underway here. Round number 1 of a scheduled 3-rounder. To kick things off here at EFC Next Level. This is actually the 14th Eagles Fighting Championship event, but this particular card not going by a numbered name. Ooh, I think he clipped him there with that right hand. You can see that there is a slight reach advantage, especially I've got 1 centimeter from the tail of the tape between these two, but it just does look like Ceres, ooh, he takes him right down to the ground there. That Ceres does have a reach advantage, or he had one, till they went to the ground. Boy, he has really got a grip around the neck. Boy, he may be able to choke him out from here. He has really got a grip. He is contorting his neck in all different kinds of positions here. He's got a nasty grip on there. Trying to wrap his legs up around him. Look at the way that forearm is right under the chin there. Oh boy, he is really pulling on that sucker, but he cannot get the submission. Ceres has got to be careful here. He obviously doesn't have that thing hooked just right, but if he does cinch it up, it could be enough to get the tap. He's got a death grip on that head. He lets up now, gets the right hand out of position, and he breaks the hold. So it seems like Ceres is out of the woods for now. And in fact, he's working from a great position right now. If he can manage to keep his man on the ground, and so far so good. He's trying to pin that right arm down. That would open up a Pandora's box of striking opportunities. Trying to buck his way out of that, and they kind of went into a north-south position here. Not the most desirable position for Ceres, but he'll deal with it. Albu still trying to get out from underneath. Oh, look at that shot. Or excuse me, that is Albu on top. And Ceres, who's trying to get out from under. He's got an opening here. He gets onto his right hip momentarily, but couldn't make it up to a vertical base. Smothering it. Oh boy, look at this. He went very slick maneuver there. Tried to go for that submission. Both guys looking for submission attempts early in this fight. Still has not let go of that left arm of Albu. He's got to protect that arm at all costs here. He's not going to stop working for that submission, not yet, and now he's got it out. Little left elbow, I believe, connected to the skull. Boy, he is really dominating on top here, isn't he? He's been in this top position for quite a while, putting his right knee now onto the crotch and into the lower abdominal region of Vasile Ceres. Goes into full mount now. Almost. Now he's there. Left hand's opening up. Right hand clipped him across the jaw that time. Firing away. He's not putting all of his body weight and strength behind those punches. But they were landing and doing damage and getting points as we approach about 1 minute now left in round number 1. There's a right hand that lands. Looking for a way to get up here, but there's no escape. Albu now on top, trying to get back and recover that position. He's trying to get in the full mount, land more ground and pound. I'll tell you what, though, he did fine, just fine from that side position here. Now he's got his man trapped up against both knees on his opponent at the same time. And here come more punches now. Remember, both these guys, they're in their first professional fight here. Trying to deal with the left leg now of Ceres. And that'll do it for round number 1. Oh boy, and take a look at the face of Ceres. Boy, he took a couple of good
Round
shots
2.
you can see there. And there's a lot of reddening and swelling, or especially around the eyes, the forehead, and the side of the face of Albu. Just narrowly missed with that right hand. Oh, he drives him right back down to the canvas again. He lands flat on his back. Albu now, thus far, got a heck of an advantage on the ground, I would say. Dominated the action in round number 1, and now doing the same here. Almost a replay as he drove right through his opponent and was able to drill him onto the canvas. So take a look around the arena here. I can see things starting to fill up very quickly. All the seats starting to be filled here. This is a new arena for EFC. They've changed the arena here. We are in Cerescu, which is just outside of Chișinău, just at a suburb, let's say, of Chișinău, Moldova, the futsal arena. Ooh, look at that slick move, and those are hammers. Those are hammering blows. Going in right now. Look, he had him behind the head and was just teeing off on him. Look at Albu. Albu now looking for another way to get inside on his opponent. Look, he's not giving him any breathing room here. He's just looking to get right back in. He doesn't want this thing to be stood up. He just wants to grab his opponent, throw him to the ground, and finish him off down there. Trying to pin the arms down to open up striking opportunities. Hard right hand, couldn't find the mark. Ooh, that one got through, and another one sneaking through. And you can see immediately Ceres is looking for a way out of town. He doesn't want to take too many of those shots. You can already see all over his face that he's taken just about enough. A beautiful maneuver to reverse it, and they go again once around the circle. Rolling around like a tumbleweed. Little right hands there, tap, tap, tapping away. Trying to make his opponent rethink his strategy, and they're going to go ahead and stand him up here. I don't see why he's standing him up. They were keeping busy. They were throwing right hands. He was working on top. And if you can keep your opponent pinned to the ground, then why not? Another great takedown there. Look at the way he's driving his right shoulder into his opponent's jaw, making him deal with that, as well as carrying his body weight. Battling it out now with their foreheads for position and control. Albu on top here, trying to sneak that. Excuse me, Ceres on top. It's so hard to tell these guys apart. I've already mixed it up about 20 times so far. But they look very, very similar. They're both wearing similar trunks. But there's, oh man, those are some good shots going in. That is Albu on top right now. And another stand-up. Ooh, look at that. You can see that big, deep breath going in there from Ceres. He's trying to get some oxygen in his lungs right now, and you can see his face just so red. The second slipping away here in round number 2. 10-second hammer's gone. Ooh, a cracking low kick. End of round 2.
Final round.
Keep in mind, folks, later on in the evening, we'll be seeing 2 championship fights here at Eagles Fighting Championship. In the main event of the evening, we will see a lightweight title fight for the recently vacated lightweight championship here in EFC. Ivan Zvirblia won the title, but then refused his opponent for whatever reason, which was Valeriu Mircea. Great lightweight fighter. Wow, rammed him right into that support, that padded support of the cage. And this time he's in a little bit better of a position here, but you can see that his opponent's got a good hold of his leg and his ankle, trying to press his opponent against the cage, but he does make it back up to his feet. Ooh, ducked right under that, and he looked for that takedown again, but he just couldn't snatch it up that time. Oh, he popped him there. They walked right into a left hand that time. And looking for the takedown. Beautifully done. The technique is just perfect on those takedowns, and he once again secures the position up against the base of the cage. Albu has been controlling this fight for the most part with his takedowns and his control of his opponent on the ground. And the very few times that Ceres has been able to get up to his feet, Albu more than willing to continue with his strategy and continue with his game plan and get him right back down to the canvas. Ooh, nice right hand that time, snuck around the corner. He's just trying to sneak that right leg over, but now Ceres trying to walk the cage perhaps. And they, again, just like in the first round, I believe, go into that north-south position here. There's a lot of jockeying for position. I can't see exactly what they were doing there from that angle, but right now he's back in the side control. Oh, wow, a couple of shots rocked him. He got that position he was looking for with his knee on his abdominals, and then opening up, he was only able to get in about 1 or 2 punches. What can you do about that? Here we go, back up to a standing position here. What's the point, I wonder, of allowing takedowns if you don't allow the action to continue on the ground? Just out of range that time with the right hand was Albu. Good low kick. He got caught though, and he got taken down again. That's got to be the 5th or 6th time in this fight now that Albu has been able to get the takedown. And he's either just, he's not given the time. The referee's standing him back up. He just does not have the time. Perhaps if he just has more time to wear his opponent down, he will be able to get into that full mount, finish the fight, or perhaps get one of those submissions he's been looking for. This is what he wants right here. This is what he's working for. This has got to be his game plan, to get that left leg across the stomach, open up with punches, and try to get this fight stopped.
Action red.
Closing seconds here. Another very, very good round here for Albu. And that'll do it. Our opening contest at EFC Next Level goes to the judges. Take a look at this. That's the story of the fight, wasn't it? The takedowns. Grigore Albu. Some very, very slick takedowns. Of course, this is my first time seeing either one of these guys in action. They're both their pro debut. And I'll tell you what, they had their work cut out for them. It was not an easy fight for either man. And it ended up going the full 3 rounds. Let's get the official decision.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the winner is by a unanimous decision. Let's give it up for the red corner, Grigore Albu.
Albu wins it by unanimous decision. Man, those takedowns will add up on the scorecards. They certainly did here at EFC Next Level.